Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Jennifer Scrapping Cane. Today I'm sharing 11 by 8.5 layout, and I got the design idea from Paper Issues. I will share the layout when I get started on designing the layout. But here I'm starting with Simple Stories, and this is Cozy Days, which was an older collection. I believe it came out, don't hold me to it. I don't think it was last year. I think it was the year before. But I only got the stickers you see here, which are the foam stickers, and then the 6x8 pad, and I believe one of the ephemera packs and the chipboard frames. I got it on a Peachy Cheap deal, which is an online store that gives like daily deals, and it was a good price, so I bought it, but it's just sat in my stash. So I'm going to use it up. I did show a chatterbox paper there. That was the blue paper, but I'm not going to use that paper. I'm going to use this wood grain from Simple Stories instead. And I did order some more of those since I found them. Here's the layout I'm going to use. This is by Rachel O'Neill. She was copying Cassie's layout and did it in a live. And she staggered her triangles and made them triple, just like I'm going to do. I believe Cassie's was single originally. But here you can see I have 3 different pattern papers, and these are all from the 6x8 pad, and I just used my circle cutter to cut them into a half circle and then trimmed them up into triangles. And they're not even, they're not straight. There's no like they're not even in any way. Some of them are a little bit fatter than the other, some are skinnier than the other, but it's okay because they're going to layer on top of each other and you're not even going to be able to tell. The purplish maroon color I laid first, and then this plaid paper, and then I'm going to lay a flower paper on top of that. And I really just picked them because I like the colors of them. The picture is actually of my little chihuahua who's sitting in my room as I'm scrapbooking, and you can tell he's freezing to death. He's wrapped up in his little blanket, and he's waiting for me to turn on the little heater that you can see behind him. He loves when I turn on the heater. As soon as you turn on the heater, he is literally sitting right in front of it, just getting as toasty as he possibly can. And he's just cute. So that's why I took a little picture of him. And I'm going to play with these triangles for a minute, trying to get them to look correctly. Again, I'm not trying to lay them evenly or anything like that. I was just trying to make room and make sure there was a little bit of space in between where you could see the wood grain. The photo I'm going to lay right here at the top, just like the example showed, or the scrap lift by Rachel. And I really liked that Rachel did triple layers. So that's what inspired me to do this. And then I had this cute little chipboard frame. I did pop it up on foam. It's not a very thick foam though, so I didn't lay a lot of sequins in here, and I didn't stick any of them down in the background since it's a very small space. It's only, what, 3x4? And it kind of looks like snow inside of there, which is when he really loves the heater to be on. Had to pause and get a drink. I'm getting ready to choke there. Anyways, I went ahead, popped up the frame, added the sequins, and I'm just going to use a couple of the little embellishments from the foam sticker sheet. I did add one of the tickets from the ephemera pack, and it says admit one on the ticket. It also says pumpkin picking. I've just put that underneath the flowers so you can't see where it says pumpkin picking, and it says admit one, which I think is kind of cute because, he's sitting all by himself. So I added one of the flowers, a couple of hearts, and then another little yellow flower. I will trade that yellow flower for an orange flower here in a minute, just to give a little more pop of color over there. I wasn't sure how to really embellish the layout since I'm doing 11 by 8.5, not 12 by 12. I don't have the space at the top that the scrap lift shows. So I couldn't put everything coming out the top of the frame, so I had to put it somewhere else. So I decided to go in a diagonal and just add a few at the top on the right hand side and a few down at the bottom on the left. I will come in and add a pumpkin down at the bottom. I think I'm almost done as I'm adding sequins here. I'll glue them all down, and then I decide to add the pumpkin, and I will show you a quick little close-up. And pretty much that's the end of the layout. It was a very quick layout. As you can see, this video is only about 7 minutes long or so. And it pretty much was complete just because it was a scrap lift, so it was very quick. But I really enjoyed doing it, and I love the way the layout turned out. So hope you guys enjoyed, and check out Paper Issues. She has lots of great stuff in the shop. She always gives a code for a discount, and she has cheap shipping. So I really like Cassie's store, and I like going shopping there when I have a chance. So here's a little shake of the final layout, and you can see how the sequins kind of move around the photo. And I'm okay with it. This time they're going to lay mainly at the bottom, and it's just going to look like a pile of snow. And that's okay because it's a kind of a small area for the sequins to be a shaker. But as you can see, I added the little pumpkin down at the bottom, and that's going to be it. Thank you again to Rachel O'Neill for the idea to stack up the triangles and for Cassie for the original layout. And I will see you guys in the next video. Tomorrow is going to be Miss Kate's monthly box, and I'm going to show the entire kit and also create a layout. Bye!